Good morning. Good morning. First and foremost, go to the website. Go to that website. Look how you can support. Download the petition if you don't meet me in person. Because if you meet me in person and you looked at my campaign college video, you'll see that I carry a petition with me that I give to everybody. So definitely give yourself an opportunity to be involved. Get involved. Be a part of the system. Be a part of the system that's either going to overtax you or undertax you. Be a part of the system that's either going to do things in your favor or not, but have a place for yourself. There seems to be this overarching understanding that we have to give things a chance, forgetting that when you experience something, your experience gives you wisdom. This means that when you raise a child or you teach something that, hey, you don't have to recreate the wheel because someone's already been through the hard parts of doing that. So you can start where they left off and make it better or make it worse. You just have to figure out where it aligns with your life and if you have a part in it. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure that there are individuals out here who are okay with what's happening. I'm positive you are because it's working in your favor. So you don't need necessarily a paper vote because you can pay to get legislation passed. My idea for direct democracy means that everybody will have an opportunity to have their voice heard on legislation or policy that directly impacts them. We don't just, when we hire elected officials from here on out with direct democracy, we now hire you to collect the data, bring us the information, give it to us, and we can finalize whether or not it works for us or not. But you have to want to be involved. You have to want to be a part of it. You have to want to read. You have to want to research. You have to want to find a good source. You have to want to be a part of it. I'm not asking every single person out here to read 500 and 600 pages a day, but I'm asking you a very specific question. And the question is there any reason you should not have authority over who you hire? Is there any reason that the person that you hire does not have to answer to you? If your answer to that question is yes, then please tell everyone so we can all figure this out and get on board. Because right now, I don't like it. So for me, if I hire you, if I vote for you to represent me, it means you need to come back to me and validate that that's what I want. I do not read minds. I do not have telepathy. I do not know what everyone is thinking. So I am not selfish enough to believe that the answer to everyone's problem I know specifically. But I am wise enough to know that taking in input and doing the best I can for the majority of the people has never been wrong. Never been wrong. If I can help a lot of people and a few people have an issue with that, but the majority get help, then we need to ask ourselves, what was the issue with the few? What was it? Was it a moral problem? Was it that I messed up them being able to take advantage? What was the real issue? And that's what I'm asking citizens today. Please get involved. Part about being involved is downloading that petition and taking it to your supervisors of elections office. When you get done with the video, look up your supervisor of elections office. See how far it is. It costs a dime to turn that paper in. 10 cents, 10 pennies to turn that paper in. And let's do something different. But we must get involved. We must be involved, not just protesting and speaking up, but actual weighted voices so you can support the people you put in those offices. There's a gentleman running for District 21, Bernard Taylor. He's running for District 21. What's the purpose of getting him in the office and he not having any support to get things passed that the people who elected him to be there can help him do, what's the purpose of putting him there? So he can just scream back and forward? No. If you're going to put me in office, put your full weight behind helping me. If we are saying that we want to have a collective voice, then everybody should be voting for that collective voice. I have yet to find, I've only found, and I've said this multiple times, I've probably found three people that say that they are not comfortable giving legislative authority, letting citizens speak for themselves, because we are not smart enough as a collective. And I told in that other video, I met a young man at Florida Central University and UCF, University of Florida. And he said, hey, you're looking to, he was responding to the question I asked about, should indeed any elected official not be controlled by the people who elect them? He said, well, you're trying to educate people via herd immunity. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm not going to take taxpayer money and build an institution to teach you politics. I'm going to give you the route to speak. And when you do it wrong, someone's going to tell you, hey, why'd you vote like that? Because you should not have. Or maybe you're going to ask a question, because there are people out here who understand and who are trying to bring an understanding. And then we bring references so you can look things up. So you can make sure that what I'm saying is actually, you're able to find it first and foremost. And then, is it factual? Is it put out by a credible organization? Does it meet, if you were college qualified, does it meet the 3 to 5 year standard that's necessary to say that this is still valid enough to use as a reference? 3 years best. But is it still valid enough to use as a reference? It's very important. Very important. So get involved. Be involved. And if you see me out there, by all means, answer the question. Should you not be in charge of your elected officials? Because that's literally the policy that I'm running on. Everything else will fall in line if I can get everybody to the table. You guys have a great day.